your yoni, but guess what? They do more than just service your yoni. Yes, as a matter of fact, Embrace Pangaea has products to cover you from head to toe, inside and out. And in particular, let me tell you about a couple products that I personally use. Number one is the herbal tooth powder that is better than any toothpaste that you will get over the counter. It will get your teeth clean and help your teeth to maintain a natural white shade. And in addition to that, the advanced botanical mouthwash is something that we all should have in our medicine cabinet. Now, when you look at a bottle like this with 25 potent herbs like echinacea, golden cell, don't laugh at me if I mispronounced that, you know what I meant. We need these natural ingredients in our mouth rinses so that we can fight tooth decay, gingivitis, all of that plaque, halitosis, and overall poor oral hygiene, okay? So if you want to get a good clearance when you go to the dentist, get you some Embrace Pangaea, and in addition to that, make sure you use my code. Storm. Get 10.
All right. So can y'all hear me? That commercial was supposed to come down. I see it didn't come down for a minute there, but look, we would normally do this on OBS so we could actually have like our whatever image we want behind us, but it was tripping, so we came over here to StreamYard. So Coffee and Commentary is coming back, where we have afternoon shows at like 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I think that's what 10:30 on the West Coast, so that way everybody's up, and even my people in the UK, this is basically like an evening show for them. So we hear you loud and clear, but it keeps cutting in and out. Okay, hold on, let me see some. Let me see. Let me hear it. It shouldn't be cutting in and out. Let's see. It shouldn't be cutting in and out. Hold up. It should be cutting in and out. Hold up. Okay, you said but loud. Okay, I'm gonna turn the mic down. Okay, you said. All right, so we good. So basically, with today's show, because news is a little slow, and I'm like, well, we need to come and talk about something. So what I figured is I would let you guys basically throw out questions, throw out anything you want to know with celebrity news, gossip, and we just gonna kind of rock out for a half an hour together today. That's about it. That's about it. That's our afternoon show today. Sometimes the celebs don't start acting up till around 4 or 5 p.m. So I ain't gonna make y'all wait all the way until 9 for that. I gotta give y'all the show now today too. Much better. The sound is perfect. Sounds so much better. Okay, cool. So I guess I just had to turn down the mic a little bit. Green screen and no background today. Yeah, like I said before, OBS was tripping, so we still had to do a show today no matter what. T.I. and Tiny. Yes. Okay. So allegations are continuing to come out with T.I. and Tiny. To be very honest with you, from everything I'm hearing, it looks like Tiny was and pretty much always has been the ringleader in all of this, which to some of y'all is throwing y'all off. This is all allegedly, but to me, I wouldn't be surprised if she was, especially since Tiny's literally willing to do whatever Tip says and whatever for Tip. Like that's just what it is. And so as these allegations continue to come out, I'm kind of wondering how their marriage will survive it. Well, I know they're not going to get legally divorced because that way they don't have to testify against one another. But I just want to see how strong their union is now. Their union has survived a lot. Will it survive these allegations? Okay, what else? Why do you, Storm, how do you feel about Tekashi 6ix9ine not paying his security? I'm not surprised. However, if you guys looked at that story, they literally, like that shit happened in 2019 or 2020, something like that. So it's literally been some months. So I think it's more of an oversight. When it comes to these celebrities, they don't really pay their own bills. They have accountants and business managers for that. And I just think that somebody forgot to get paid. However, I do want to see what Tekashi's life is like once he doesn't have the money for all of this security. I believe whenever the funds get low and he can't pay people to protect him, you're literally gonna see Tekashi, like, you don't see him over in Mexico some damn where. Let's see. Storm, how's your day going? It's going good, thank you. Okay, Fozzie want to make jokes. Okay, Fozzie, we see you, Fozzie, but we're gonna go right past. OG playing the full audio of the meeting with Christine. Well, here's the thing, right? When it comes to that reality show, when it comes to Basketball Wives, literally, like, they have to cut out so much to fit it into an episode. And so you always have to give everything context, and editors have a way of being super shady with what you say and how you say it. So I'm glad she's playing the full audio. That way you guys can come to your own conclusion of what you believe and what you don't. Let's see. Alondra says, Storm, one of my favorite celebrities is Zendaya. Do you know anything bad about her? I actually don't. I actually don't know a lot about Zendaya. That's negative, but keep your eye out. Okay, what else? The baby being sued by the property owner. We already talked about that. We talked about that on the show. I think a lot of y'all don't be getting y'all notifications. Yes, we talked about the baby being sued by the property owner. Property owner's name is Gary. We talked about that. Do you think Tiny is doing this because she's insecure? She's doing whatever to keep her man? Pretty much. Storm, are you single? Can we ask that? Sure. Yes. Am I dating a subscriber? No. I've told y'all that, man. I've told y'all that. Okay. Daniela said, people getting in trouble for these PPP loans. A lady in Texas is facing 30 years. Damn. Well, you know what? I think a whole lot of people finna do time for the PPP loans. So hopefully if you got one of them, I mean, pay it back. I don't know, do something. But I'm not surprised. I mean, you shouldn't have been taking the loans if you didn't have an actual business or if you weren't a sole proprietor anyway. I don't know why y'all thought y'all was going to get away with that. I'm just saying. I don't know why I thought you was gonna get away with that. Let's see what else. Tate said, "Will you review the Meghan and Harry and Oprah interview?" Yeah, I'm gonna review that. I sure am. Yeah, but here's the funny thing, right? You got Meghan and Harry being interviewed by somebody that. I don't know. It's kind of like, to me, it's like you got away from the elite and now you're interviewing with somebody that's a part of the elite. Make it make sense for me. That's all I'm saying. Do you think Tiny is doing? Oh, okay. I already read that. Okay, let's get down to some comments. Do you think Kodak is a clone? I don't know, man. Possibly. You got to understand, Kodak was literally beat, starved, and whatever else they did to him in prison. And so he's not going to look the same. It's just like when Gucci came out. He wasn't drinking lean. He wasn't on drugs. He wasn't on alcohol while he was in the pen. So he's going to look different once he comes out. Is Tamar Braxton in the MK Ultra Club? I mean, she displays symptoms. I can't say yes or no, but she displays symptoms. Let's see. Jonathan went to jail for not returning a car. Now, how do you not return a car? Like, it's a whole car that you know is not yours. I'm not understanding that. It's a whole car that's not yours. You tell me how you can just forget to return it. I don't quite understand that. Kiki Jones said, "Are you still cool with Tasha?" Of course. Abso-freaking-lutely. Of course. Of course. The G-List has said, how do you predict the ATL celebrity social circle will be impacted by the T.I. and Tiny drama? Escape, Candy, Rashida, Toya, Monica, and LaToya. Okay, I think honestly, once T.I. and Tiny are taken down, like once this scandal was over, I think you're going to see everybody else tighten up in their marriages. I think a lot of them been swingers. All of a sudden, you're not going to hear them talk about swinging. I think some people are even going to move out of Atlanta. I'm not saying who, I just think some. But how are they going to be affected? They're going to tighten up and they're going to get real, real saint-like. You may even see some of them actually practice monogamy, which would be a whole new thing for their marriages. So, yeah, they're going to tighten up. They scared. Let's see. What else? Wait, why Jaguar trying to find your house? What's going on? You got security? Jennifer, what I tell y'all before? That lady don't know where I stay. That lady don't know where I stay. Yo. All of this stuff is for clicks and views, I promise you. And the sad thing is people is gassing that lady head up and they shouldn't. I would never do no mess like that, but that's just me. Somebody said Tiny's gonna end up on the show for my man. You know what? I can't with y'all. Are T.I. and Tiny the black P-gate? Ooh, damn, that's a good question. I'm still gonna say no. I don't think so. I'm just gonna say I just think they freaks. And you just gotta understand when a man has money and he already don't value women, then he definitely ain't gonna value hoes. Like literally, he don't care nothing about what his wife say, what his wife say, what his daughter say, honestly. So he's a cocky dude in general. So why won't y'all think that he won't be out here doing what he do? Like, okay, to all the hookers, the prostitutes, the escorts that watch me, like I love y'all. I got love for y'all. You have a place in this world. However, these men that pay for you don't value you. You are seen as an object, as a semen receptacle, as a cum bucket. Like that's how they see you. So they're not gonna value you. They're not gonna make sure you get home safe. They're not gonna. I'm just saying they don't love you. They don't give a damn about you. They don't even love the ones that they done took vows with. What you think they care about a hoe? Like you just there for the night, and you gonna do whatever he say do. That's how they are. I don't think P-gate, but. Do you think Erica beat Safaree? Absolutely. That forehead getting bigger by the day. Absolutely. Do you think celebrities play double roles? What by double roles do you mean? Like what with their sexuality, personality? Like what do you mean? Because the answer is yes to both. 80 to 90% in this industry already live an alternative lifestyle. So when you talk about even with their personalities, a lot of them are shitty people. I ain't gonna lie. Then a lot of them are shy. It's all of the above. So, hey Storm, what's up with Safaree and what's her face? Look, they're separated right now. I told somebody to go round there by that house, whether it's the house they stay in or the one that's an Airbnb, allegedly. I don't know. I said, somebody go round by that house and just make sure you don't see lies and hip slop slut Atlanta cameras around. If you see cameras around, then you already know what's going on. If you don't, then this ish might actually be real. Let's see. Oh, get the hell out of here. Okay, so thank you to everybody that donated. Larry Reed Rob said you're pretty dope. Hey, shout out to Larry Reed. You should come on the show. We should do a show together. DM me or email me. Or I'll DM you because I'm technically asking you. We should definitely collaborate. Kiki Jones sent $20. Shout out to Kiki. All right. Let's see. What do you think about the Taylor Swift drama? People have been exposing that Taylor Swift was allegedly messing around with Connor Kennedy when he was 17, and they kept it on the low until like the day after he turned 18. You also got to remember that Taylor Swift also did date Patrick Schwarzenegger, which is also a Kennedy, but through his mother's side. So when we talk about the Wonder Bread news, I want to make sure I paint the picture for you, right? So you have you have Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then you have Maria Shriver, who's connected to the Kennedy family, right? And so her kids are also connected to the Kennedy family. And Taylor Swift has always had this this obsession with the Kennedy family. She's always wanted to be a part of it. It's one of the most powerful families in the world. It just That's just fact. And so she has dated a couple of members out of there. She has bought a house down the street from the Kennedys. She has situated herself into that family. It is what it is. Do I feel bad for what? No. After the way Kanye was vilified, I'm going to do my research too. Well, you know I can. You know what, Kathleen? Do you make money in the amount of views you get or the subscribers? But come on now. I can't totally answer that. Let's see. Do you think Beyonce performing for the Grammys with Megan? Absolutely not. Do you think Chris Stokes will ever, I keep calling him Chris Stokes. Do you think Chris Stokes will ever face justice? To keep it real with you, no. I think the statutes of limitations has passed. I think that he's been a mastermind of involving so many people, especially men, young men, into that web of PEDO activity, allegedly. In order for him to be brought to justice, everybody's secrets is going to want to come out. And you have so many men in this industry that's been caught up by him that they don't want y'all to know that they ever got touched, allegedly. They don't want y'all to know. This industry is full of secrets. And so when it comes to men and the abuse that they go through, they're going to hide that shit forever. How did you and Jaguar fall out? Easy. She lied about me on somebody else's show. That was very, very easy and simple. Let's see. What else? Let's see. I like I miss my afternoon show. Okay. That shirt is chilling on the Wednesday shirt. That shirt is chilling on the Wednesday shirt. I love it. Thank you. This is from Zara, I think. This is from Zara. And then I got my, hold up. Ooh. Got my Fashion Nova pants on too. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Candy exit? What your thoughts on Candy exit her way out about Autumn? You might have to write that question again, but she's friends with them, so she's not gonna blast them, of course. Do you watch Snowfall? Honestly, no, I'm not gonna lie. And I gotta keep it real with y'all. I don't watch Snowfall and I didn't watch Power. I just get sick of these black shows with the same premise: drugs, jail, and y'all can't come up with nothing else. If it ain't something about slavery or civil rights, then we drug traffickers. I don't want to. I'm sure it's a good show, and I'm sure the people are look. No shade. The cinematography quality looks great. I'm just not gonna watch it. They can pay me to act in it, but I'm not gonna watch it. Do you watch Bell Collective? I do watch Bell Collective. It's a little slow for me on certain parts, but I am grateful for these shows like Bell Collective and Love and Marriage Huntsville, because it's opened my eyes to a lot of black entrepreneurs in the South that I didn't know existed. So that was my own ignorance. It was what it was. We in Texas are going through it. Texas trying to kill y'all. Excuse me. Texas is trying to kill y'all. Fake snow, fake weather. You ain't got power for days. Then the ones that make it through that, after experiencing that and losing your livelihoods, now they saying everybody take off their masks. Wait a minute. Just a week ago, these masks were so damn important. I'm starting to think maybe these masks really don't work at all. They trying to kill y'all off. That's all it is. Candy keeping quiet to keep people out her grunging. They trying to do Texas like Katrina. Yep. Can you give me the dirt on Shamar Moore? I might have spelled his name wrong. I did that on members months ago. You have to become a member, Mona, and scroll down. So if I unsubscribe, I can shoot my shot? No. No shade. Just know anybody I date, they're not even gonna know what I do. Let's see. What do you think about Jada and Will's partnership? It's slavery. I ain't gonna front to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's absolutely slavery. Anytime you enter a marriage with somebody, a contract, any contract can't be broken. We have these things called divorces, right? Jada has not been happy from the beginning. Jada Pinkett is the example of what happens when you live your life the way other people want you to and not how you want you to. She didn't want to be married. Her mama convinced her. She didn't want them kids like that. She wanted a career, but she had to have kids because Will knew the only way to keep Jada down was to keep her pregnant. She ain't been happy. And so when she got with August, she said, I just wanted to feel good. Will does not care if Jada get dick from C to sign to C. He doesn't want to be embarrassed by it. But he been cheating first. Listen to me. She's stuck in it. She will probably be offed or suicided if she tried to get away. So what do I think about it? It's slavery. That's exactly what I think about it. Do you watch or listen to Kevin Samuels? Oh, I had to go check it out. I had to go check it out to see what everybody was talking about. Now, I'm gonna say this. I remember Kevin Samuels from when I saw his stuff go up my feed, but he was talking about fashion or cologne and stuff back then, I think. But I had to, after that stuff went viral with that video, I had to go look and see for myself. A lot of it's comedy to me, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying he be lying, but the way he said is comedy. Your shirt is everything. Well, thank you. It's from Zara. Hello from San Francisco, California. I love the way you broke down consent the other night. You gave me a lot to think about putting out this great content. Peace. Okay, well, thank you, Naomi. I wanted somebody to define consent because nobody does. And everybody think they know what they're talking about, but no, you need to go by what the statute says. And so that's that. I haven't seen Denzel Washington's new movie. What is it about? You watching the Maddie show tonight? Yes, I'm gonna check it out. I actually saw the sneak peek and then I'm gonna support and watch. I was intrigued. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure exactly what's gonna be going on in the show. And sometimes when a new reality show comes on, it's good when they leave something mysterious. You know, have you ever like seen a sneak peek to a show or seen a trailer for a show and you like, I ain't got no reason to watch. You done showed me everything. Well, with her show, I was like, okay, we kind of like following her on her rise to the top, but I want to see what else is going on. So I'll be tuning in. Why else would Will's first wife leave? She's just not saying. Exactly. And remember, his first wife, Cherie, when Cherie and Will went out to dinner, they were very unhappy. And Cherie said, I would like to get a divorce. And Will said to her, no, you may not. And then he went in the bathroom, he cried, and he realized he was really in love with Jada. And so then he allowed Cherie to divorce him. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to read between the lines. Wendy Williams seems to be watching your channel as she always talk about your hot topics days later. It's not Wendy Williams, it's her staff. So like her staff gets the news from the internet and then she talks about it later. It's just we talk about it first. When you're on a TV show, you're usually a day or two behind because some things you can't get cleared. You have to worry about lawsuits and all that other stuff. So it ain't her necessarily. Maybe she is, but it's really more than likely the interns and the people that work on the production staff. They watch us on the internet and then they feed that to the people at The Real and The View. And, you know, I ain't shading, but I'm just keeping it real. Are you going to watch that new Michael B. Jordan and Lauren London movie? It looks good. I don't even know what it's about. Y'all need to send me a list of movies to check out because I don't even be knowing. Do you have a girlfriend? How long were you a social worker? No, I don't have a girlfriend. Am I looking for one? No, that's another no. How long were you a social worker? 2 years? Yeah, I was a social worker for 2 years. It's Norman. You know what? Let me tell you something. Somebody said after I said something about Norman's yellow teeth, they said he didn't want to smile the next day at work. I'm here to say, Norman, smile. Show those creamy cheddar cheese chiclets to the world. I am not here to tear nobody down because your teeth is yellow. All I'm saying is, if you're gonna be in front of the camera, and if you're going to be working for the Wendy Williams, I just thought she gave y'all a little piece of some health care or some dental care, and you could have went and got that taken care of. It's no shade. Why y'all go tell him that I said the shit? Now he ain't wanting to smile. Smile. Let that man smile. Smile all he want. Cheddar need love too. Cheddar need love too. They said they see sunshine when he smile. Let that man smile. How you make that TV show money without good dental work? Exactly. Wendy can't keep up anymore. Norman is always leading and holding her hand throughout the show. You know what though? Wendy is slowly, it looks like she's trying to come back to herself though. But no, that is definitely the Wendy and Norman show. But that's Norman's job. And that's how it is when you on a team. When you have a team, you don't leave your player behind or you don't leave your captain behind because they're struggling. You pick up the motherfucking slack. Had Nick, like Tasha said it on this show, had Nick Cannon had a co-host or a protege or something, they could have took over when he was going through what he was going through. He wouldn't have had all that pressure on him. Everybody need a team. Why you think Oprah had Gail, Dr. Phil, Rachel Ray? Everybody. Let's see. Now for real though, camera in your face, you might want your teeth looking nice and white. Exactly. What do you think about Cuomo's allegations? All right, so Governor Cuomo, ain't he up in New York? It's two Cuomos. One worked for CNN and the other's a governor. And they're brothers, but I get them confused all the time. But one looks like, I don't know, one looks athletic and one looks old and decrepit. Anyway, I say all that to say, what I think about his allegations of sexual assault on the job, I absolutely believe it. He's a politician. They like to play in pussy that's off limits. I had a story about a lady that worked for a politician. She didn't want to talk about it. But the story was that, you know, she was in his office and shuffling papers, and before she knew it, she was bent over the desk. That's what a lot of them do. I'm not saying this is what Cuomo did. I'm just telling you, this is what a lot of them do. You seen the Hunter Biden video, smoking all that crack and meth, with old girl doing what she did. Like, come on now. The politicians are the dirtiest people. I ain't saying it's true. I'm just saying I'm not surprised. It's the governor, right? Wendy boring now compared to you guys nowadays. That's because Wendy can't really be herself. Will Donald Trump be president again in 2024? I don't think so. I don't believe he'll ever be president again. I do believe he's going to run again, though. Storm, what do you think about the new Kodak? I don't know. I ain't heard him speak yet. Can you briefly break down consent again? Sure. Consent, in order to give it, you have to be of a certain age. You have to be doing what you're doing of your own free will. Consent is from the start of penetration all the way up into the sexual act has been completed, and you have to consent throughout the whole act. And you can't be incapacitated in any kind of way. If you slow, you can't give consent. If you underage, you can't give consent. If your ass is drunk or high, you can't give consent. If I give you something, don't tell you what it is and you ingest it, you are not giving consent. All of this is not consent. And a lot of people are in trouble. Cuomo and them Imperious Nip Knobs. That dude is a freak. Absolutely. The real show is boring to me now. What do you think, Storm? Hell yeah, it's boring. It's just not what it used to be. It's just not. Now let me see something. Let me see how far I gotta ride here. Damn, that 30 minutes went by quick. Storm, do you honestly think some people Storm, do you honestly think some people be saying they were assaulted by these high profile people just because they flirted or made a certain comment? Possibly. Possibly. Anything is possible. All right, so I'm gonna actually get off here, guys. We did. No, that's not the real Marcus Houston. No, it's not. What part of Arizona are you from? From Phoenix. Do you have any interviews coming up? Yes, we got a few good ones. They're gonna be interesting for sure. So, but we did our 30 minutes, people. That's our afternoon show. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tonight about like not well. Shit, I gotta see what time the show come on. You will see me tonight though. Just keep an eye on the community post. I will catch you guys later.